Then we have the Samburu. And here we're looking specifically at body embellishment, which is very common in East Africa. I mean, we also see various forms of body embellishment in West Africa, as we've seen. But in this case, we're focusing really on what is today part of Kenya. And we're looking specifically at Samburu body ornament, which takes a number of different forms. The men, warriors who are unmarried, in case of the men, warriors who are unmarried spend hours creating elaborate hairstyles for one another. These elaborate hairstyles are a way of showing off status and showing off for women who they will eventually marry, amongst other things. We also see a heavy use of red ochre body paint. Now, this red ochre body paint is basically rust. Red ochre is frequently iron oxide, and they're simply grinding it on other stones, sometimes adding water, creating this paste that can be applied to the form, in this case, a male form. Now, we also see the use of jewelry. Jewelry is made by young women for their own use, and we see this use of very bright colors. The various patterns and colors would have significance, possibly significance to the familial group or a clan within the larger group. Women will also shave their heads, and we see the maximum decoration happening at the age of fertility. So basically, when the women come of age, that's going to be the time of maximum adornment. Same for the men. We know on that basis that these adornments are primarily for finding a mate more than anything else. If it were to show off simply social status, you would expect more amongst older individuals who would have a higher social status, who have had time to achieve that. All of this contains coded information. It's really no different than the clothes that we wear today that are supposed to give people a certain amount of information about who we are or what we're about. The materials have also changed with Western influence. In this case, we see what are clearly silk flowers that are not indigenous being used in the headdress. This is a Western idea, Western materials being incorporated into this society. It's another form of hybridization of these two cultures, Western culture and the Samburu, coming together to create something new, something different.